Hello, everyone. Turmeric, the golden spice that dates back 4,000 years in Southeast Asia, has become wonder drug of natural medicine. I am Amita from Nourish Talk, a platform for natural and holistic therapies. In our Q&A session today with Dr. Pooja Kiran, an Ayurveda doctor educated in UK and India, we will talk about turmeric herb. Welcome, Dr. Pooja.
Thank you so much, Amita, and hello, everyone.
Well, great. So let's start with turmeric, why it has garnered so much attention in medicine.
Of course, this is one product that has garnered so much attention in the past 2 decades that it is now considered a wonder drug and also recognized by the modern medicine. So let us first take a look, or let's have some general information on turmeric. Turmeric is the product of a plant called Curcuma longa, which belongs to the ginger family. And turmeric is derived from the rhizome of this plant and looks very similar to ginger. The only difference being its bright orange yellow color. And it is a tropical plant native to South Asia, but now it is widely grown all over the world. Turmeric has medicinal, culinary, and cosmetic uses in various traditions around the world. And turmeric and its therapeutic benefits have been identified, studied, and used in Ayurvedic pharmacopoeia thousands of years ago and have proven beneficial in treating various diseases and have been used as part of a daily regimen in healthy people too. Modern medicine has begun to recognize its importance as indicated by over 1,000 publications dealing with turmeric that came out within the past 25 years. Now, more than 100 components have been isolated from turmeric, including volatile oils, curcuminoids, aromatic compounds, variety of cercosterpenes, and polysaccharides. And the most known component of turmeric is a curcuminoid called curcumin. Nutritional analysis shows that turmeric contains calcium, phosphorus, sodium, potassium, iron, thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, ascorbic acid, omega-3 fatty acids, linolenic acid, dietary fiber, carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. So turmeric in itself is a whole food. It has most of the vitamins and minerals, and it has so many other bioactive components which help in so many diseases like anti-inflammatory, for skin diseases, immune disorders, etc. In Ayurveda, turmeric has been used as anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial, used for dispelling worms, used against infections, used as an antifungal, is even used for wound healing, used as an antiseptic, and for removing toxins, used as an anti-poisoning component. It is hepatoprotective. That means it's very good for liver problems, for renal disorders or kidney problems, for blood disorders, for immune disorders, including autoimmune disorders, for treating allergies, for digestive disorders, for skin conditions, respiratory disorders, diabetes, cholesterol, and even for cancer treatments. It is also known for its antioxidant properties.
That's amazing. That surely is a wonder drug. Now, the other thing I want to really tell our viewers is, we have, when we go to the supermarket, you see curcumin tablets versus the actual turmeric, and a lot of people in Southeast Asia, they'll put turmeric in their food. So should we take the curcumin tablets, or should we increase our turmeric, consumption, the powder consumption that you get in the market?
Well, that's a very good and genuine question, actually, because there are lots of products that are coming up in whole food markets, or even like herbal food stores. And it's it's overwhelming for someone to actually find out what is best for them. So let's have a general view on what curcumin tablets are and how it is different from turmeric as a whole. Now, turmeric offers a whole foods approach, because it is a whole food in itself. Like I explained before, how many different types of vitamins, minerals, carbohydrates, proteins, fats are all in that. So it's basically a whole foods approach, retaining the root's nutrient as nature's intended it. whereas curcumin supplements provide an isolated form of the bioactive compound of the turmeric. Now, it has been established that curcumin in itself, just as an isolated component, has poor bioavailability and gets metabolized and excreted too fast before complete absorption. And curcumin is not water soluble either. Now, these two facts actually weigh the benefits of taking the whole turmeric than just curcumin, as the other components in turmeric, such as essential oils, can increase the bioavailability of curcumin. Now, having said that, curcumin supplements, when taken with piperine or added oils, can have better bioavailability. Also, curcumin supplements have higher concentration of curcumin compared to having whole turmeric. So, depending upon the need, one can choose to take supplements. For example, if you're suffering from a really bad inflammatory response in your body and you need an immediate response, having the higher concentration of curcumin would definitely help as compared to taking the whole turmeric, because just to have that much concentration of curcumin, you might have to like gulp 100 grams of turmeric, which is not possible. So I personally believe whole is always better than isolated supplement, but then of course it depends on what kind of condition you're using it for. As a preventative measure for healthy people, I would suggest whole turmeric powder or whole turmeric supplements are better. But if you have specific problems like inflammatory conditions like arthritis or rheumatoid arthritis or psoriasis, definitely curcumin supplement would be better.
Sure. And this is an educational session. We do want to emphasize that Dr. Pooja is giving, just general information. If you have any medical ailment, we suggest that you consult with the practitioner. So now, if it's for a normal person, how much, turmeric powder or turmeric root that you talked about, how much should we consume on a daily basis?
Yeah, actually, FDA has considered turmeric as safe to use. And you can take up to 2 teaspoons of whole turmeric a day without any problem. Now, some people who take it in their daily diet have higher tolerance to the herb and can take larger doses. However, taking too much turmeric is not advised as well, as it could cause some gastric discomfort because it causes increased vata and pitta dosha in the body. So anything that's consumed more than required will definitely have a negative impact. So easily, it can cause many problems. Not serious side effects, but general side effects like you can have gastric discomfort. You can have some people can have diarrhea because it increases pitta dosha. If they have a pitta constitution and they're taking more turmeric than required, the pitta increases. They're already of pitta constitution. It can cause pitta problems like heat flushes and stuff like that. So taking 2 teaspoons of whole turmeric in a day for general use is pretty much good.
And is there a particular time we should take turmeric? Like, should we drink a turmeric tea in the morning? You see all those concoctions nowadays being sold in Starbucks and everywhere, turmeric shots, turmeric lattes. For an average user like us, it's very mind-boggling and confusing. So, so can you please tell us a little bit?
Sure. Actually, there is no specific time indicated to take turmeric. One can take it in their daily diet with meals. If you're taking turmeric powder supplement or you're just using it as a spice, you can just add it in your daily food or in salads or soups. And some people prefer adding it in milk or water, like you just said, Amita. Some people would like it in their morning herbal tea. Definitely, you can have it in empty stomach, provided you don't have gastric issues, like you don't have gastritis or anything that is related to pitta dosha. You can take it in empty stomach. Some people prefer taking it in milk. Now, milk is a cooling substance. It actually increases kapha and reduces pitta. So some people take it in milk as turmeric milk. Sometimes some people take it at bedtime. So it's actually, there is no specific time. You can use it in general anytime, but I would definitely recommend that people who have gastric issues are recommended to take turmeric mixed with food or after meals.
I see. So besides people who have gastric problems, any other people who have any other ailments who should not use turmeric? Because that's important for us to understand as well. So anybody and any other ailments that you would recommend that we should not use turmeric?
Sure. There are some problems where it is generally not recommended to take turmeric, although turmeric usually does not cause serious side effects. Some people can experience mild side effects such as stomach upset, nausea, diarrhea, but this happens only when someone takes it in really high doses. Now, there are no strict contraindications. However, people who are taking some medications like blood thinners, like aspirin or warfarin, people who are on insulin, people who are taking steroids, or any other long-term medications for long-term conditions, they're advised to get medical advice before taking supplements. For pregnant women, there is no actual contraindication that they cannot take it. They can generally take it in their diet. But as I said, taking it in the correct dosage and the required amount will not cause any problem in pregnancy or even during post-pregnancy, childbirth, or recuperation time. It won't cause any problems.
Great. So now another topic, discussion or question I will have is, nowadays all of us are having anxiety issues because of coronavirus, you know. So do you think turmeric, if we take it at night, can help us calm down or bring our stress levels down, or help with our sleep as well?
Sure. It could potentially help in problems like anxiety, depression, and sleep issues because of its abilities to elevate serotonin and lower stress hormone called cortisol. Now, that is because of all the components that it has, and it has this property of elevating the serotonin level in the brain by stimulating the production of this hormone. And it also has the potential of lowering the stress hormone cortisol, which actually causes anxiety. Now, that doesn't mean that someone should take it at high dose of just as a prescription for treating these conditions. So in general, if you do suffer from anxiety or sleep issues, taking turmeric, especially with milk. So anxiety is a vata pitta aggravating condition. Sleep issues are again vata conditions because there is you have so much vata aggravated in your body that you're not able to calm down, and the kapha is not stable. So what happens is, in these two conditions, turmeric mixed with milk or any cooling properties like cooling drinks can definitely help. Over a period of time, it won't be like you drink something, you drink turmeric and then you will fall asleep. It's not like a sleeping pill. So it can be used as in your daily diet. So over a period of time, it definitely has good results.
Great. So one last question, and then we are going to open it up for the viewers. Spice
Sure.
versus extract, does that make any difference? Turmeric spice versus the extract?
It definitely does, because curcumin extract will have a concentrated dose of curcumin compared to whole turmeric, to such an extent that curcumin extracts can have up to 95% curcumin compared to about 3 to 5% of curcumin whole turmeric. So as I mentioned before, if you are intending to take turmeric for a specific condition like an inflammatory response in your body, taking curcumin, which has almost 95% curcumin in it, would definitely have a higher response as compared to taking whole turmeric, which will only have maximum 5%. So that way, of course, turmeric spice versus extract will have that difference of percentage of curcumin in them.
Great, great. Thank you. I want to open it up for questions from our viewers, from people who have joined us, because this is an interactive session. All right.
Sure.
Well, we have a lot of people from Switzerland, South Africa, from US, from India, from all over the world. So yes, please bring on the questions. I can stop share. Okay, black pepper with turmeric is better, correct? That's the question someone is asking.
Definitely, yes. Black pepper has a bioactive component called piperine in it. Now, just as I mentioned in my talk before, that curcumin in itself has poor bioavailability, and taking it with piperine actually increases its bioavailability. Now, there are lots of other things that can increase bioavailability of curcumin as well. One of it is oil, the essential oils present in turmeric itself, or it's added or fortified in curcumin extracts. So definitely having increasing the bioavailability of curcumin is important, because otherwise it will be metabolized and excreted out through the body without being absorbed, and that's not what you want. So curcumin should, if you are taking curcumin extract, go for something, some product like piperine or essential oils, which will increase its bioavailability. That way you have more benefit of taking the extract. So
okay.
Definitely.
Thank you. Thank you. Some more questions, please. This is an interactive Q&A session. I'm just reminding everyone, every Sunday we will be talking about one herb, and then Dr. Pooja will be with us every Sunday talking about an herb. So we are here to take your questions, and these are very short, quick ones. I'm just waiting for a moment before.
Sure.
So I know in Southeast Asian cuisine, like in Indian cuisine, turmeric is used as a spice all the time. So,
Yes.
so my question is, I have a question while I'm waiting for everyone else to come with questions, is in addition to the spice that you put, specifically in curries and Indian curries, should we also take something like, in addition to the spice that we put, should we take it in a different way as well, like you're suggesting, or that dosage?
Yeah, sure. So basically, Indian curries will have something called tadka added in most of the curries. Now, what is that? That is like you fry these spices in oil, correct? So now,
Yes.
why do we do that? That's because it stimulates the inherent qualities of these spices: heat, oil. These kind of stimulates or activates the bioactive compounds within these spices, and when you ingest that, they are better absorbed. And in Indian curries, you will see that spices including black pepper is used a lot, and it's not just one spice that's used in Indian curries, it's a combination of many spices. So basically what's happening is, when you are mixing the turmeric with these spices and you're processing it heat and oil, then the bioavailability of the curcumin that's in the turmeric gets better, and that's why absorbing it is much easier in the body. So so that way I think ancient people, they did know about this fact, and that's why they made that method to fry the spices in oil to increase their bioavailability.
Correct. By the way, Dr. Pooja used a term called tadka. That means frying in oil, right? I just want to tell for our viewers what it means. So you should use a specific term called the tadka. That's what it means.
It means frying the spices in oil.
Correct. So we have another question. Somebody's asking, turmeric and curcuma are different things? Curcumin.
No, actually, like turmeric is a general name that is that has been designated to it. The botanical name is Curcuma longa. So if you see curcuma, it means turmeric. It's just the botanical name. And curcumin is a bioactive component within turmeric. Like, it has around 100 bioactive principles in turmeric, of which curcuminoids is a class of bioactive compound, and curcumin is a curcuminoid. So anything curcuma means turmeric, basically.
Okay. Any other questions for us? Okay, just
while we are waiting for questions, I would also like to put a precautionary,
yes, please.
Because turmeric is bright yellow in color, and these days I have noticed that, not even these days, it's been there for a while, I think, turmeric powder or turmeric, the dried if you're not using as the root, but you're using it as a powder or a powdered supplement, you might want to make sure that it's pure turmeric extract, because there are lots of cases where people sell adulterated turmeric, which has some other yellow looking compound mixed in it. So it's a little difficult to identify until you do a biochemical analysis of the powder that you have. One simple thing is, like, if you add a spoon of turmeric in cold water,
Okay.
what will happen is, if things are like, falling down too much, like if it sinks a lot, then that means that that might have some adulteration. But obviously, there will be it will be better if you have this turmeric supplement from places where they sell authentic turmeric supplements, because it's available all over the market. You can get it even from any grocery store. So
that's right. All right. If there are no more questions, I just want to remind our viewers. Oh, okay. Well, I see another question. Does ginger increase the benefits of turmeric?
Well, they are both from the same family. Turmeric and ginger, they are both from the Zingiberrae family. They're both ginger families. So taking ginger along with turmeric will definitely have better digestive benefits, because ginger in itself is a great digestive potent herb, and adding turmeric to it will definitely increase the digestive capacity of the person to digest heavy foods as well. That's why in many of the culinary dishes, example meat or chicken dishes, they add ginger and ginger and turmeric a lot, and because it helps in digesting the heavier components of food, like heavy carbohydrates or heavy proteins. Adding ginger and turmeric definitely help.
I second that. I personally have always had digestion problems, and this morning I was talking to my sister, and I was telling her that I have a turmeric root and a ginger root, and I boil it in hot water and drink it every morning. It helped me so much.
It helps in increasing the appetite. It helps in removing flatulence or bloated. Some people have gas. It helps in the bowel movement as well. It helps in better absorption and better digestion of the food that you ingest, especially if you're eating heavy food like oily, heavy carbohydrates or heavy protein diet. Definitely adding ginger, garlic, turmeric, and other spices like black pepper, etc. Even ajwain seeds.
Yes,
they're called bitter seeds in English. They all have a great impact on the digestive system.
That's great. So we have another question. Someone is asking, she was taking turmeric to fight the cold, and without knowing its other benefits, her psoriasis disappeared. Should I keep taking it? If I stop taking it, will psoriasis come back? Oh, this is a very technical question.
So psoriasis is actually an autoimmune disorder. And what happens is the immune system in your body for some reason is attacking your skin, your own healthy tissue. So it can have many causes. Like some people have psoriasis as a genetic or hereditary problem. Some people develop psoriasis as an acquired disease because of diet or lifestyle problems. So depending on the cause, and if you're able to identify why you got psoriasis, definitely you will be able to personalize the diet and herbs and modify it in a way that will actually help you. But definitely yes, because turmeric has curcumin, which is a potent antioxidant and an anti-inflammatory. It will definitely reduce the inflammatory reactions that you have on your skin. In psoriasis, what happens is the skin gets inflamed. There's a lot of redness. There is peeling of skin. There's blistering. There's bleeding sometimes, and it's all as per Ayurvedic concept. It's a sign of increased pitta. So turmeric has anti-inflammatory properties, so it kind of controls the pitta. it controls, and that's why you see the remission of psoriatic lesions when you take turmeric in your daily diet, or even as a supplement, as a curcumin supplement. And you can take it for as long as you can, making sure that you're not overdosing it, because like I said, if you overdose, the pitta might aggravate, and that can cause more problems. Like it might go off completely, and then suddenly it might flare up a lot. So you have to make sure what dose you're taking. If you're taking it as a daily diet, just use it in your daily diets or soups or salads, or just have it with as a herbal tea, like Amita said. It will be helpful. There is no hard and fast rule that you have to stop taking turmeric after a certain period of time, because you can take it as long as you can, as long as you are within that dosage, then it's fine.
Okay, we have a couple more questions. Turmeric is acidic. What can I do to turmeric to make it more alkaline?
Sure. So I give you one example, mixing it with milk, because milk is sweet. It's more cooling in nature. And in some people who have lactose intolerance or problem digesting milk, they might get milk acidity, but not in most people, because milk reduces pitta as per Ayurvedic principles. So adding turmeric in milk will definitely help not have that acidic problem that you're talking about.
You can also use like soy milk or almond milk, right? I mean,
yeah,
when you
can, yes. Milk, soy milk and almond milk, they are also again sweet in nature, and anything which is sweet in nature, it reduces pitta, increases kapha. So mixing it with the cooling and sweet tasting milks will definitely help.
All right. So another question is, what about boiling ginger with rosemary and turmeric? Is it better mixture for drinking in the morning? And as I have the plant rosemary in my garden, well, I would love to get that, the rosemary from your garden for sure. But can you add rosemary and ginger with turmeric? That's the question.
Definitely. So as I said, a combination of spices help in increasing the digestive, system, increasing the digestive capacity. So having a herbal tea with ginger, turmeric, and rosemary will actually help in improving your appetite. And another thing is, when you take it in the morning, it actually detoxifies the body, because it removes toxins as well. And rosemary has a very good cleansing property. So, when you mix it with turmeric and ginger, you're actually doing the detox as well as the stimulation of the digestive system, which is perfect for a morning start.
Great. Any spice that we should avoid mixing with turmeric?
Any spice? Sorry.
Spice. That's the question. Should we avoid mixing any spice with the turmeric that could have a negative impact? Any other spices that we should avoid?
I would say chili peppers, like red chili powder, because already turmeric has the property of increasing pitta dosha. So any spice that will increase more pitta dosha, you have to be very careful when you're adding the quantity of that, not just for taste. Red chilies are one spice. Instead, you can use black pepper or green chili. And as far as other spices are concerned, as per my knowledge, I do not think there is any other contraindication that is specific towards turmeric. Just make sure that the spices that you're using, it does not increase the overall pitta.
Great. Well, we hope that this session has been useful to all of you. Are there any other questions before we wrap up? Okay. So like I said earlier, we will have every Sunday, we'll talk about an herb. We'll take one herb, and Dr. Pooja is here to answer your questions. Please let us know. Well, wonderful. That's one of the comments that's coming up. Thank you so much. You have enjoyed the sessions. Let us know on Facebook. You know how to reach us, care@Nourish.org. Dr. Pooja can also be consulted if you like to consult with her. But every Sunday we will see Dr. Pooja and myself talking about an herb. Please give us feedback. What kind of herbs you like to learn about, and what is it that you like to see on the discussions. So final, would you like to say something, Dr. Pooja, before I end the session?
Sure. So what we discussed today was about a specific spice called turmeric. But if you have any questions regarding diet or spice or different kinds of combinations of food, different incompatibilities of food, definitely reach out to us through the Nourish Doc platform, and we will be happy to help you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Signing off. This is Amita and Dr. Pooja signing off.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.